Many of you know, and some of you don't know, that Mom was a model in Billings, Montana. And she modeled for photographers. She also modeled for a famous Montana artist by the name of Leroy Green. He didn't get too much fame outside Montana, but he was big in Montana. And she modeled for this picture. It's the Gypsy. And we have it in our den. Someday we'll have another karaoke party in our house and you can all come and see it. But it was funny. This was back in 1935, and the artist wanted a special fabric, a special outfit. And so they went shopping together and picked out this material, and Mom made the outfit. And he was in love with her. She was like 20 to 23, somewhere in there. He was in love with her and wanted her to marry him, go to Mexico with him and paint. But she modeled for him. She even modeled in the nude. So she wanted to keep the relationship professional. And also, he was 19 years older than she was, so she didn't think it would work, you know. He was 39, she was 23 or something, if I'm adding right. If I'm not, forgive me. Anyway, there was a lot of age. No, she was 20, he was 39. But 1935, she wasn't 20. Anyway, there was a lot of age difference. And she also modeled for a lot of his classes. He was teaching art and painting. And he didn't pay her, so he said he would do a painting of her. Well, it's been lost. She never knew what happened to it. He was going to give it to her. Mom, I have a gift for you. To say. When I was back at my class reunion last summer, I went to this gallery and I asked to look at Leroy Green paintings, and so he showed me some, and I happened to look over and see this one, and she just described it to me the night before, so I knew this was it. And so I held it for 3 months. I've been so excited to give it to her tonight.
You are something else. She's always pulling something up, but she does a wonderful job, and I just can't take it.
This is all about you, Mom, not me tonight. Anyway, Mom, you recently went to the doctor, Mom. What did the doctor say?
Well, I had my yearly checkup. That was by my primary doctor. And he said, you know, I just want you to live a long time. And I found a few things that I didn't like the looks of. I said, what are they? He said, well, I want you to go to 4 specialists. 4 specialists. And I thought, gee, they must be serious. So I got sort of scared, and I usually don't get scared. So I made appointments. All in 1 month. I thought I'd break it easily. So I went to the first one, and he said, all of your tests that I saw were wonderful. He says they came out good. And he says, whatever you're doing, just keep on doing it. So I went to Dr. Two. And this was about a week later. And I said, they think something's wrong with me. And I feel pretty good. I don't know why they think something's wrong. Maybe it's up here. And he said, I've looked through all your tests. And he said, I can't find a thing wrong with you. And he says, whatever you're doing, just keep on doing it. And then I went to this doctor that I hadn't seen before. And I said, well, so far, so good. I don't mind this as much as I thought I would. So, the nurse looked me over, and she said, you're not going to have to come back here. I said, well, that's good news. So the doctor came in. He said, I know how old you are. And I said, I guess everyone does. But I'm going to put a stopwatch on me, and I'm not going to grow any older. He said, I'll tell you what I found out. This is my diagnosis. He said, you are going to live 30 more years. And then I went to one of my favorite doctors. He's an orthopedic specialist. And he has done 4 hip replacements on me. Only 4. 2 on each leg. And they said, did they use them at the same time? I said, no, I'm not a 4-legged animal. And I went to, in our conversation, we're very good friends. We always have a beautiful visit when we're together. We just have a great time. And I said, well, what do you have to tell me? I went to another doctor, and he examined me, and he told me I had a fracture in one of my hips. I don't believe him. I said, I'm going dancing tomorrow night. And so, but even he wanted me to see you because you had done the surgeries. So, I said, what do you think, doctor? He says, whatever you're doing, just keep it up.
And we go on cruises. We go on 2 cruises a year. And what happened on the last cruise with the 2 Indonesian servers?
Oh, I always went down and got Jim's breakfast for him. I love to do things with that guy because he is so wonderful. And so I got 2 packages of 2 little cartridges of, oh, I forget that dumb thing. I got 2 cartons of breakfast food. And I looked at these guys, and everyone that I knew on the ship that had served me spoke beautiful English. So I assumed that they did. So they put the breakfast food on the tray, and I stood there and waited and waited. Nothing happened. And they looked at each other like that. Why is she just standing there? That's what I was thinking. And so pretty soon I said, I want some milk for her. They just stood and looked at each other like, I don't understand what she's saying. So I said it again. I said, I want some milk for that. And I pointed. They looked at each other. Finally, I got disgusted. And I did this. Oh! They started laughing and they started laughing and gave me 4 cartons of milk.
Okay, we were recently in Hawaii, and Dad loves to sing Hawaiian songs. And we were on the Big Island with my daughter and her husband. And my daughter said, well, you know, you'd like to sing that My Little Grass Shack. And that's in Kealakekua, Hawaii. And we happen to be close to Kealakekua, Hawaii, so we'll go there. And he sang his song in Kealakekua, and he'd like to sing it for you now.
I want to go back to my little grass shack on Kealakekua, Hawaii. I want to be with all the corners and wahinis that we used to know. I can hear the Hawaiian singing on the beach at Punau. I can hear the Hawaiian singing, Okoma Maya no Kahaya Ko, Pilavakaha won't be long, for my ship will be sailing back to Kona. It's a grand old place, it's always fair to see. I'm just a Hawaiian, a real Hawaiian boy. I want to go back to my fishing port. I want to go back to my little grass shack in Kealakekua, Hawaii. Where the huma nuku nuku apua go swimming by. Where the huma nuku nuku apua go swimming by.